sell his soul for some dough. Niggas fall in love with these hoes. Stick it to the code, let it go. Ain't a joke, I'm a pro, that's on me. That's on me. Only trust in me. I got everything I need.
Yo, what's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and today I got the top 10 Blackbeard counters. Now, take this with a grain of salt. Even though he just came out, this is my list, and this is what I've seen work against him, what I've used against him, and just like overall what I've seen work. So, you know, everybody experiences a little different, especially people who have Blackbeard. So I just want to say that before I get into it. And not everybody pulled Blackbeard, so the ones who didn't, they're probably looking like, what do I use? This is the brand new X. I see him doing damage. I don't know what to use. I got you. So without further ado, I'm gonna just, you feel me, show you the counters, or, you know, tolerate him, so to speak. First things first, what I want to say is non-devil fruit users will be beneficial to you against him compared to devil fruit, because he does increase damage to devil fruit users. So you want to lean more towards that. Not to say that they can't do anything, but they get one shot. They take the most damage from him. So you really want to stay away from that if you want to actually, you know, counter or get by with Blackbeard running around. It's good to know what he has defensively, so you know how to hit him where it hurts. Aside from this right here, he only has 2 more defensive traits. Like, he only gets 30% of damage reduction. What else? Wait, what is that? People with shields, defense boost, and when he successfully pulls off the counter, defense boosted by 30. That's it. That's all he gets. So he's all right, but he's not really all that tanky. So that's what I do want to point out to you when dealing with him. He's not that tanky. This is his only non-invincible skill. This is invincible. Look at this power user damage increase. Jesus Christ. This is both, yeah, his skill 2 and leveled up. Everything else is invincible. Only the pull is non-invincible, meaning he won't take any damage at all. He's invincible, as what it, you know, stands for. So that's what I want to point out. No, you don't want to just throw out a skill and, you know, he's invincible. So that's what I do want to shed some light on. At the number 10 spot, we got Chopper, Egghead Chopper. I know what you're thinking. You're like, what do you mean? He's a light unit. He ignores his 1 HP. What am I talking about? So I've used him against level 100 Blackbeards, 3 of them. You probably think I'm chatting. It's whatever. This will shred Blackbeard. If it doesn't kill him, Watch Out will kill him. If he pulls you, use this because of the extra damage reduction. He ignores defense and has 100% damage increase to power users. So you want to use this while he pulls you with the skill 1, and you won't die. If he pulls you and you're not in guard point, you will die. I can't stress this enough. You will die. He's a dark element. You will die. But Chopper is known for his insane damage output, the defense. This kills Blackbeard easily, but it could still go either way. At the number 9 spot, I know, light element. What am I doing? And I'm a run, and it's a runner. Don't knock it till you try it. Especially if he's light element, but he'll be mainly dark. But don't knock it till you try it. The ignore defense on Commissary, whatever defense buffs he has, you know, it eats through that. I'm level 100 also. I got 70% attack as well. But if you want to increase the damage, what you want to do is be in the enemy flag and you get extra damage to boost it up to 25 or 24k, depending on their build also. But yeah, you follow up with the skill 2, it should be grits on the third one. But it's just my take on it. I feel it's easier if he's light, but it can go either way because he's still a light unit. It can go easily either way. I'm not saying that, but yeah. Even though you shouldn't be fighting him, but you're a runner, you're supposed to be getting flags, but you know how it is. He's gonna chase you, your light element. They think you're easy pickings. It's gonna happen. So it could go either way, but you're not a devil fruit user, so you have a better chance than most. Egghead Frankie, I don't have him personally, but every time that I seen the Egghead Frankie pull up in the game, automatic one shot, or they would one shot a Blackbeard every time with this skill right here. I think it ignores damage. Yeah, it ignores damage reduction. It seems to be a pattern here, like ignore damage reduction skills. It just pierces Blackbeard, and they one shot. It one shots. I don't know what it is. It ignores obstacle too, so you don't have to risk being pulled by his skill 1. So you could go behind the wall and beam him, and it'll one shot. I don't know. I can't really say nothing else. Let me see what he has. What else does he have? He has attack boost. He got damage reduction from attackers and a defense boost by 30. So I think he could hold his own. So basically 60% against Blackbeard. 60% damage reduction against Blackbeard. So he should be able to hold his own. So I put him in here because I also realized not everybody has EXs, especially if you're newer. So BFs are more attainable. So I think Egghead Frankie is a good pick if you don't got the previous names I mentioned. Now, even though he's a power user and everything is really stacked against him, he removes Kizaru's attack buff. I gotta admit it, Kizaru still does it. If you got 70% attack increase, it's also because of the element advantage. He gets an extra 30. So when Blackbeard is attacked by power users, he gives them a 50% attack debuff. So that makes it only really 20 because of the, being dark element. And also, even when you do lose HP, he has a lot of sustain to combat for Blackbeard. This skill 2 right here one-shots Blackbeard every time. I don't know what it is about it. It one-shots Blackbeard every time. Compared to this one, not so much, but normals or this, skill 2 just does it to Blackbeard. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Like, Kizaru still got it. But that's not to say BB can't kill Kizaru. It can go either way, but I think Kizaru has it. But Blackbeard, he normals you once or twice and follows up with the ignore revive skills, which is basically his invincible skill. It'll kill you. And on top of that, he gets a shield with the skill 2. The ground one. So yeah, you just gotta watch out for that. Yo, even though he's supposed to counter Garp still fries, bro. I really don't know who's gonna put him. No, Law puts Garp down. Law stops you. But they both dark element, and I will say, even though Blackbeard, he's not a power user, that's the thing. He just removes his attack. But Blue Hole kills Blackbeard. It'll put him on life support if it doesn't kill him. It'll put him on life support if it does not kill him. But thankfully for Blackbeard, he has ignore defense skills, but it really can go both ways. I like how they did the latest EXs, I guess, where they're strong, but they can still be put down. Also, he's like, he gets the 30% just for having high HP, 50% more HP, right here. And the reduced status effects helps with the tremor and stuff like that he has. But yeah, Garp can still put him down. Garp can put him down. BB could put him down as well. I'm just surprised that Garp is actually thriving at this point. To my fellow Odin users, we eat. We eat. Skill 2 obliterates. It blitz them. One shot every time. You could do it blindfolded. One shots every time. Yes, I'm a little biased. Yes, my Odin is boost 4, so I got some extra damage there. But the reason I say this, he's not a death fruit user, and his attack is based on, his defense is based on his attack rather than his defense, and he's immune to ignore defense skills. So you tank largely. You tank Blackbeard largely. When you're in the treasure area, you know, resist stagger down and nullify status effects, so you win that fight if he comes to you as well. Also, when you're in the treasure area, you get some more damage reduction on top of that from attackers as well. So yes, you tank, you slice through Blackbeard, easy peasy. It's not even funny. With the attack buff as well, in or out of the flag, this still hurts. One shot guaranteed every time, easily. And by the grace of God, if he's not one shot, he's on life support. The next hit will do him in easily. So you don't really gotta worry too much about using Odin with Blackbeard. You really don't. You're like, it's light work. But that's not to say, you know how it is, the big boosted skills that Blackbeard has. Dark Roger, my GOAT. People like, he tanks. He's not a devil fruit user. You like, because of Kamosari, the shield doesn't really mean much. You tank while you're running, you tank while you're capping, you tank all around. I'm gonna be so honest. But even with my defense build, I gotta admit, if he tremors you, then follows up with another skill 2, you can potentially get one shot because of the ignore revive. If he didn't have ignore revive, you would never die. You would easily walk away. But because of the tremor, if he catches you, but if you avoid him, you can still stun him. This can still kill him. Like, there's nothing he can really do about the Kamosari. I don't like nothing at all. This will stun him. Tag reduced by 20. You can kill, but you have to run Warlords because of the status effect reduction. This boosts it by at least 6 to 7 seconds, which lets you stun him and then follow up with skill 1. But if you don't have that, I wouldn't recommend it, because you'll miss, because he'll just get out of it and he'll dodge. But yeah, when you're capping, like, this will kill him, because it does fixed damage every time. And when you stun enemies, you get an attack buff. So that helps as well. You can tank while you're capping because you get 80% of damage reduction altogether when you're capping. But he can pull you off, so you lose that. You can still tank and heal if he does too much damage, but he just, has a little more offensive advantage than you. But you can fight back. You can fight back. But if he attacks you inside the flag, you're golden. Inside of his flag, you're golden. Because you can't get tremor, none of that. You could easily run or stun him into a kill. But other than that, you should be doing your job. You'll be fine. You'll be fine if you just get flags. Now this Roger can really throw hands with Blackbeard. Shield, defense buff. What is that? Ignore obstacles. Throw the commissary. What is his shield? Also, when you nullify status effects, get a defense buff by 70%. The tremor, he can't status affect you. So there's that. When attacking, when you fighting people with 70% or more HP, you get nullified stagger as well. And because of his attack buff, you do extra damage on top of the attack buff you give yourself, on top of him being dark element with element advantage. It's like you can steamroll Blackbeard. If the commissary doesn't kill him, I'd say a few normals, you're good. Even skill 2 will do the job. Like, it is so easy. If he's light, if the Blackbeard is light, watch out. He will remove your attack buff, and it won't be as easy. But while he's dark, you shouldn't fear him, period. I'm not gonna lie to you. You shouldn't fear him, period. Like, that's the easiest kill for Roger right now. Green Roger. That's the easiest body. Me personally, I don't have him on this account. If I did, I would use him though. So if you do have him, you can use him. At the number 2 spot, Stussy. This one shocked me. But it's good it's a BF. Not everybody has the previous 8 names that I mentioned. This right here, no chance he lives. No chance. I seen this one video or clip somewhere. Stussy took out like 3 of them. One skill, 3 of them. And I've seen a few Stussies in league. Like, they just handled the Blackbeard so easy. I think it's because of the ignored defense, maybe even the power users, damage increase as well. But like, he don't even get a chance to fight back. He don't even get a chance to react. Like Jesus, he be cooked. The Blackbeard gets cooked. That's what I mean by ignore defenses. That's why I even said with the Shanks earlier. Like, ignore defense skills, ignore damage. If your skill has something tied to it, like, this is crazy. I didn't expect this from Stussy at all. W Stussy. I didn't expect it though. But if you have Stussy and not the previous 8 mentioned, I'd say you can give it a shot. You can run her. Get you some Blackbeard kills, do what you do. I might run her sometime. She not level 100, but if she doing Blackbeard one shots like that, I might give her a little go in league. The main man himself, Z. Z's entire kit says, screw you Blackbeard, screw you Devil Fruit users. He has everything to sustain and wall, like stall, wall, whatever you want to call it. This can kill because it's match 50% of their match HP. This ignores defense, so this can also kill. I've killed with power smash buster too. Like, all of those could kill. When attacked by type power users, every time he hits you with anything, even if it's an invincible skill, you will put his skills on cooldown. So anytime he engages with you, his skills won't necessarily be up all the time. Like, anytime he hits you, he has to throw hands with you. But if he throws hands with you, he can't keep it. You got damage reduction by 30 by just being in your own flag. Anytime you receive damage from Blackbeard, every knockback is 30%. Blackbeard can be knocked back. Anytime you are hit by an enemy, you heal for 3% and skill cooldown. Every time you're hit while you're in buff state, you remove his attack increase. There's nothing Blackbeard can do to you or do with you. It is solely up to his teammates how to deal with you, or whatever. Blackbeard can't do nothing against you. If you're in the match, you will give Blackbeard a headache. Guaranteed. His kit is forget you power users, therefore users. It's grits if you're in the match for Blackbeard. It's curtains. So yeah, this is my list. This is all the 10 units that I think could really hold it down against Blackbeard if you see them. It's not against, if his people jump in, it's a team game. What if his teammates come in, this, that, the third? No, this is solely that if you see him, he sees you, and y'all fight while everybody else is doing their own thing, right? If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you liked the list, or if you didn't like the list, let me know down in the comments. What would you change? Who would you swap? Or who would you put on the list? Or if I missed maybe another BF or EX that you think would do really good against Blackbeard, let me know down in the comments. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, follow my Instagram, my TikTok where I post clips. Follow my Twitch where I play other games as well. Join the Discord. Follow my Twitter. All links will be down in the description. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.